Good morning YouTube, Steamboat Willie here at Dumbreck Station. It's Saturday the 11th of October 2025. This morning I'm here to film the Inspiration Train, which is this travelling exhibition train that's been going around the country. It's in Glasgow Central this weekend. We're going to have a look at it later on, but first I want to film it going from Corky Hill Depot, where it's been sat overnight into Central. I believe it's the Bridgeton bus garage open weekend this weekend as well. Also tomorrow I'm going to the Polmedy depot open day, so this is going to be an interesting video. Alright, let's watch this train. Six 719 Michael Portillo. And Karen Harris 66710.
The next train at platform 2 will be the 813 Service 2 Paisley Canal, calling at Corker Hill, Moss Park.
I don't know who designed these bike racks here in Dumbreck, but they're sticking out into the footpath. Like, surely with a little bit of landscaping, you know, you could find some space for them behind the fence, or at least put them longitudinally, you know, like up and down the pavement, so they're not sticking out there. This is really terrible design. Anyway, on bonus train, that's 318263. So while we wait for a lot to slot at the Inspiration Train, I'm just going to film some of the vintage buses on the Bridgeton shuttle today. Leyland L163. Another Leyland L163 depot. I think it might be the same one actually, departing George Square. Oh, he's stopping at the lights. Right, we've got a Bristol low-decker, I think it is, coming in the other direction. Yes it is. Central Scottish. This one's a Daimler D217 or FYS 999. Very nice. Rather more modern, but a little bit off route here. Explore Dundee electric Yutong on the Largs bus for some reason. There goes the ALX 400s. Stagecoach red, smoking a bit, unlike the electric Yutong. The low decker's back. I see. Couple of guys on top moving over here. Another copy boss. Leyland L163 again. This one sneaked up on me, but it's that WAC buses facing AC wires. The Bristol low decker is back again.
And so basically
coming past again. There's the LX400 and bonus one in Davis, Alexander Davis. So here it is, the inspiration train. Let's get on board and have a look. So, railway history in a nutshell. 1804, traffic fix. Penny Darren pulls a loader train nearly 10 miles in Wales. 1825, 200 years ago this year, was the opening of the Stockton and Darlington Railway. Then 5 years later, Liverpool and Manchester became the first intercity railway. Looping up here, 1842, printed tickets known as Edmondson tickets were invented. 1847, time was standardised with Greenwich Mean Time. 1879, the first dining car service. 1886, the shunting pole is invented. 1892, standardisation. Standard gauge became standard. 1938, Mallard reaches 126 miles an hour. 1946, Thomas the Tank Engine appears. 1948, British Railways became nationalised. 1960, the last main engine steam locomotive built, being Evening Star. Bridgeton, 1966, Several Runs Part 1. 1979, Several Rates Part 2. 1975. Okay, that annoys me this isn't exactly in date order. 150 years. This is S&D. 1976, the HST, greatest train ever. 1994, Channel Tunnel. I remember that. 2003, Wi-Fi. Digital smartphones. 208 miles per hour Eurostar. This is a cool little artifact. This was a letter by a 14-year-old John Backhouse who witnessed the first train on the Stockton and Darlington 200 years ago and wrote a letter about it, including he actually drew a picture of the train. How cool is that? Kind of out of focus there. Bradshaw's timetable. This one's from 1839, featuring the Liverpool and Manchester Railway. I didn't know this, but track circuiting and track circuits were apparently invented in 1864. 1964 high-vis vest with the very stylish cut-off, so you can see your belly. Just added my memory to the memory tree here. The first railway memory for me was riding on the Thornspan Miniature Railway in Wakefield. Moving into the next This is the Wonderlab carriage. Successfully built a bridge. Let's see if the train goes under it. I've made a wheel. Let's see if it rolls. It's going quite slowly. It's going a bit faster. Is it going to make it all the way to the bottom? There he goes. Sort of sandpit thing here going on. Oh, you could choose the terrain. Animated model of a tunnel boring machine.
Blue. And a white one. Yeah. Are you going to put them in here?
A bit of Caledonian sleeper history. So this is the first sleeper car introduced, I think, by the North British Railway in 1973, which is only a six-wheel carriage. Motor rail, introduced in 1962, sadly no longer. And of course now we have the modern sleepers. So that was the inspiration train. Let's get back to the buses. And we're getting on the Route Master. Around the bus garage and a pun later to 7up, so let's get back on the bus and I'm going to get the train out to Uddingston for the next thing. We're now on a Glasgow Corporation Daimler, I think it is, going back into the city. To Erdningston to film the Pulmonary Tour, rail tour that's coming up. Apparently it's an HST. Also just heard some Jen that there's a Class 93 coming, so yeah, I'm going to hang about to film that. Double 06. Well, that was a very successful Saturday, but stay with us because tomorrow we're going to the Pulmonary Open Day.